Okay, hello, welcome back. Another week, another review. So, we've got the K65GT by Acebeam. Ooh, pretty. There you go, it's got the SBT90.2 LED in there. And also, we have the TM39 by Nitecore. Very similar, both 90mm heads. Now, bit longer. This TM39 actually does come in a light version, so this one has 8 cells in there, 8 batteries, whereas the light, just imagine it half, and it'll have 4. But anyways, this is the model I got hold of, and I'm very happy about that. So very similar, both SBT90 LEDs from Luminous. Very, very tidy. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'll go through the TM39 first. So, and I'll hold that there so you can have a good look at it. And yes, I am reading off my notes. So we've got the candela reading I came up with. Now this is a bit peculiar. They suggested the candela was a lot lower than what it actually was. I've tested it and I got the 889,600 candela, and the lumens I got 5,850, and that is after 30 seconds. So the weight of this light with the battery, or battery pack included, is 1.358. So it's 1.3 kilos. And the size, 90mm head. The length is 276 millimeters, and the body is 50. So it's a good size to get your hand around. Now the modes. So we've got 1 to 4, and we also have a lockout, and you've got strobe, and you've got beacon, and you've also got SOS, which is rather important if you are stranded on an island or anywhere else. So when we go through it, so we've got, so the strobe, we'll just go through the modes. So see here, we've got the power button, and then we've got the mode, and then we've got the screen. So I'll just hit that. We'll just go into low. Now, see if you can see, that's upside down. Okay, how's that? So you can see it's got the level, it's got everything you need on there. So it's also got, so we've got the levels, lumens, voltage, and time left. So it's all the information that you would need to know when you're out and about. So we've got through, so you turn it on, I'll put it behind me again. So turn it on, and then we go 1, so that goes to the 2, and then I click again, 3, and then if you hold down the mode button, you'll go to turbo, which is 5,850 lumens. So, and then we'll turn it off. Now if you want to go to strobe or beacon or SOS, so we go on, and then so on, double strobe, and then you can click through. So SOS and beacon, it says on the screen there what it is, and so we'll turn that off. Now also, if you don't want your kids to play with it, you can lock it out. You hold down on the power and she'll come up locked, and then to unlock it you hit both buttons together, and then she'll unlock, and then off you trot. So very happy with that. So this light, I feel, is pretty much the first light I've picked up and thought, yep, this was made in the year 2020. It's rechargeable, it has an LCD screen, it tells you all the information you need. It doesn't overheat very quickly, get hot very quickly. I thought this, so they've got a charge port in the back there, and then you can also unscrew it and you can charge it through here. So now I know that port there, you can put the normal charger through. But in Australia, we don't seem to be able to get the fast charger, which I believe is the other port, and which roughly halves the time. Now, I did Google to find this rapid charger. I did find one on the Nitecore site, so and that's in America. So look at that and see what you think. So if you want one, but I can't get them here in Australia. So, but anywho, so you can, if you had 2 battery packs, you could put one on charge, rotate the other one out, and then come back and get the other one, or you know, you've got the option there. But it is a very tidy light. Now the thing I liked about this last night when I was racing around with it, it didn't overheat quickly. It just didn't. You turn it on, you had turbo for quite a while. It was really good. Compared to the Acebeam's K65, I put this on turbo and it didn't take long, and I could feel the heat coming through my finger, and then she got hot, and then I just turned it off. Whereas the Nitecore, the TM39 would just keep going. It's not an issue. But this is more expensive than this. So with your 65, if you didn't have it on turbo, I mean, it's a great little light. I'm taking nothing away from it. The beam and the beam profiles were quite similar. It's just that when I had it on turbo, this got hot rather quick. But if you keep it in the lower modes, not an issue. I know a bloke that absolutely loves this light, and that's actually who I borrowed this one off, Gavin, my friend, and he loves this light. He said, oh, okay, I'll let you borrow it for a little bit, but because he just loves it. So, you know, horses for courses, and everyone likes a different light, I guess you would say. So now I'll put the TM39 down. We'll have a quick chat about the K65, because this is what I compared the TM39 to last night. So the candela is 633/600. Not too bad, and the lumens was a fraction over 5,000, so 5,025 after 30 seconds. The weight of the light was 778 grams, and that's with the batteries included. So, and also I'll show you quickly. So you unscrew, and there's all your battery carrier. It's nice and neat, you know. We'll screw them back in. The build quality on both lights, not an issue. Anodizing, great, no flaws. I'm happy with it. The only thing I don't like too much about the 65, other than the heating up so quickly, is the button. It's not easy to find in the dark. You grab hold of this and you're sort of feeling, oh, there it is. Whereas there's nothing to sort of like promote your thumb to go to the button. Just something to, you know, think about when you're buying a light. Especially when you're in an emergency. If you're in a situation where you really do need to know where the button is, you're like, oh, quick, I've got to get that button. And you're sitting there trying to find it. It's not helpful. But anyways, so the head 90, the body 53, and the length 188 millimeters. So, and then we've got the modes. So this will go 1 through to 5, 5 being the turbo mode. So we just turn him on, 1, and then you hold your thumb down, 2, 3, 4, and then double click 5, and triple click strobe. So you've got your necessary modes, you know, and as I said, you keep in the lower modes, it won't overheat. This is an incredibly light light, okay? So it does not weigh much. It's quite a lightweight little light, and for what it puts out, it's pretty good. So, but that's about it. All right, I've tried to keep my reviews now quite short and trying to get more to the footage tonight. So if you like what you saw, like and subscribe, of course. And all the best, take care, and we'll see what lights we come up with next week. But yeah, all right, see ya. Okay, so we've got the TM39 by Nitecore on my left hand, and we've got the K65GT by Acebeam on my right. They're both running their SBT 90.2 LED, and they're both 90mm heads, both smooth reflectors, so I thought it'd be a good comparison. We're going to put this light on the lighthouse. It's 1 kilometre away, exactly 1,000 metres, so we'll see what you think. So on the lighthouse now is the TM39, and now it's the K65. Back to the TM39, and I'll just put them side by side so you can see the comparison in the two beams. Now, I need to tell you that the K65 is getting hot. It really is. It's warming up quickly, whereas the TM39 is only just starting to have a touch of warmth in it. It really is not warm yet, but the K65 is really getting hot quickly. So I think, you know, that's definitely something to consider while you've got these on turbo. But 1,000 metres for these two lights is not an issue. It really does light them up, light the lighthouse up quite easily. You can see the two beam profiles. So there's definitely more light in the TM39
and it tested at 5,850 lumens today, whereas the K65 tested at 5,025 lumens. Okay, I'm going to turn the K65 off. That thing is roasting. It is really hot. And I'll shut down the TM39 now, and I'll pick up my MF05 and show you the comparison between those two. Okay, so a guy messaged me on YouTube the other day, Victor Nishimoto, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, and he was asking about the beam profile between an MF05 and a TM39. So, and I said I'd get them both out and put them on so you can have a look. So we'll do that now, both on the Lighthouse, and just remember the MF05 is on my right. This is a very unfair sort of match up, but I'll show the beam profile anyway. So that's the MF05, and there's the TM39. TM39 on the left. And so, I'll just, there's one beam all by itself, that's the MF05, and TM39. So there you go, Victor. That's what they both look like. But one is a lot bigger than the other. Okay. Okay, so TM39 on the left, K65 on the right. We'll have a look at the bridge. The end of the bridge is 670 metres away, so we'll have a look, okay? Okay, so that's the K65. Down the end there, not an issue. Come back up. Now, that's the TM39. And you can see plenty down the end there. No problem getting to the end of the bridge. Puts a bit more light into the hot spot than the 65. So there's a TM39. And 65. 39. And 65 on the right. I'm trying to keep those a bit separated so you can see. So I'll try that one. That one's on the left, 39, and the one on the right, 65. And then we'll swap. 39, 65. Okay. So there you go. Now I've got to say that the 65 again is getting very hot. She warms up quickly. So I'll turn that one off. And it's only a lightweight torch, so it doesn't have a great deal of heat sinking. So, whereas the 39, which I have on now, it still hasn't even gotten warm, and that's where the value is, and that's a lot more advanced. But if you had the 65 on and you didn't have it on turbo, you know, it wouldn't get hot, obviously, or not for quite a while. So yeah, there's a 39, a great light, fantastic. Okay. Okay, so 65 on the right, TM39 on the left. I'm just going to put it over here down onto the wetlands really. But as far as you can see, it's pretty much a kilometre. But further than that, there's just nothing out there, so you can't really see it anyway. So we'll just have a look close by and see what you think. So this is the 65 and this is the 39. So pretty much there is a kilometre. You can see the two, I'll spread them a little bit. They both still in the picture, Luke?
Yep.
Cool. So you see the beam profiles there. And you can see the 39 is putting just a bit more light into the beam. I'll bring it in here. But yeah, but as you can see, both very capable lights. But as always, the 65 is getting rather warm, and the 39, nothing yet. So I'll turn the 65 off, and we'll just look at the 39 for now. But that's a great beam. Like, you can get this torch with 4 cells, so it's a shorter battery carrier, or you can get the one that I've got with this one now, and it's got the 8 cells, so it'll go for a fair while. And the fact that the light's not backing off and it's not getting hot, it's awesome. Like, you really can run this thing for a while. And it's got great distance, great amount of light. After 30 seconds it's 5,850 lumens, so not too bad. Down the water. Yeah, okay.